Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Today we're going to take a look at Blacklight Retribution, a free-to-play first-person shooter MMO from Perfect World Entertainment. So let's get started. As you can see, I'm already logged in, created my character. As you know, with these first-person shooter games, character creation is not really top on their list. It's usually pretty simple. You create a character and then as you go through you can acquire different items. I was able to customize this little symbol on my left arm there, but let's go through some of the features and then we'll jump in and show some gameplay, stuff like that. One thing I can tell you is if you go in to play a game real quick, usually you see please wait, refreshing, lots of games going on, lots of games that are fairly well filled. Unfortunately right now you've got ranked matches, but there are no ranked matches available. But the game does have plans to do ranked matches with really good prizes and also having them emceed by famous DJs, stuff like that. So let's go back to the main section where we can go through and look at some of this customization. You can also go through training, highly recommended. Training does a really good job of showing you some of the features that are different as far as Blacklight Retribution is concerned. The biggest one being the Hyper Reality Visor, which essentially is a legal wall hack ability. Allows you to take and purvey the entire battlefield, kind of through the all the walls become invisible, and it's almost like an X-ray vision type of thing. You can see where your players are, you can see where the enemy players are and where they're moving towards, stuff like that. You can also see where the different utility depots are. We'll get into utility depots here in a second, but let's go through customization. The customization in my mind is a little bit odd. I think this could use some work. I'm really surprised at the way that they did this, seeing that so many other games use a very simple method. This is a little bit more difficult, but after you get used to it, it's not too bad. So you can see, we look at our profile, we've got titles, emblems. We are getting a little bit of lag from Fraps. May have to turn down some settings here, but we'll check that out in a second. So you got titles, emblem, which is the emblem on my arm. You can see I can adjust that. This is where you can kind of get creative with different things. Then you have in-game emotes, and you can assign those. So basically you can take and you can use these different emotes while you're in-game, have your guy doing different stuff, things like that. So you can see like wagging my finger, clapping, you could take and peruse some of these. You can't actually have them. Obviously you see I need to reach level 25. I'm only level 2. And then you've got different ones that are awards, and it's nice because it shows you right here exactly what they are. This one you got to spend actual money for. This one you've got, I don't want to spend too much time there. You can also change the announcer voice. You can change your voice, and then you've got nodes and node lists. Let's bring that up. So data node common rank 1, remaining times 2, which basically gives starting CP of 25. And CP becomes very important because in the game you actually have to earn CP, and then as you earn CP, that opens up your ability to go to the utility depots and then pick up things like the flamethrower, rocket launcher, or the Big Daddy, which is actually the mechanized infantry suit, or the mech suit that you can run around in. Very powerful suit, has a rail gun, also has a Gatling gun, very heavy armor, but it does have some weaknesses and stuff like that. And that's one thing that you can use the HRV for, is actually see the weaknesses in the mechanized suit. So then you've got, let's go to our hero. You can see him. You can use custom characters, select a hero. We've got him. So you can see you can also get different things and change out exactly how he looks. We're not gonna spend too much time there, but let's go on to our equipment. You can see here you've got helmets. Obviously we've got different ones that have different values. We could choose this helmet and actually spend GP. And then this one, you could see GP or 35 Zen. So we're gonna go ahead and go in and pick that. Current balance would be 403. So we're gonna go ahead and use the GP. Let's confirm. There we go. We purchased that item. Pretty simple system, as you can see. Very similar to a lot of other games out there in the first-person shooter market. Let's move on to the more important stuff, which is weaponry. So you can see here, these are all the items that are going to be in my depot. So you've got a health pack, which essentially will refill all your health, ammo refill, a rocket launcher, then you've got the flamethrower, and here is our mech suit. Now, it's actually called a hard suit. It seems kind of funny to see it in this manner because it's just this little gun, but essentially what happens is when you purchase that, you grab this gun, aim it at the ground, and then the suit actually has to be dropped in, and then you can jump in the suit, start running around. You do move very slowly, but the actual benefits usually outweigh the negatives if you know how to play it, but it's very expensive. As you saw in that one section in the nodes, I was able to I activate that node, and then I start off with 25 CP. But you can see right here, hard suit is 1300 CP right there on the right hand side. So I'm actually going to pause this because I'm getting a lot of lag. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to get some of this lag to go away. So I'll be right back. All right, so let's see if that helps at all. Nope, looks like we're still getting some lag, but we'll figure that out in a second. So we saw the hard suit, so that shows so you can structure what you actually want in your depot. Then we go into our different loadouts. As you can see, my loadout 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all locked. Loadout 1, we got primary weapons. You got pre-made, or you can go into custom, and you can start looking at the different types of receivers you have: muzzles, barrels, magazines, scope, stock, weapon tag, camo, all that good jazz. So you can see I've got a custom scope on here. I've also got it equipped as an SMG right now. I can also have it as a burst fire rifle, and you can see the changes: damage, fire rate, all this different stuff. A combat rifle, same thing. This is a little more on the sniper side. I'm actually going to go with the burst fire rifle. I'm going to change it up. Let's go there, and let's confirm. So we've picked that up, and then let's go back to our receiver, and there we go. We've got it equipped as a burst fire rifle. So now we're ready to go, and that's pretty much it as far as the customization and all that stuff. But you can see you've got a lot of ability to do a lot of different things. You know, you could change it out to bolt action, combat, all that different stuff. As far as assault rifle, you can also change out your handgun and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and head back to main and see some of the other things. That I'm actually going to change my settings real quick. See, actually I haven't gotten too much lag lately, so let's see if we can jump into a game and not get hit with too much lag. So here we go. So you can see right now you've got map, and then you've got your game type. So TDM, team deathmatch, domination, capture the flag, deathmatch, all that different stuff. We could scroll down. The game, when it is now actually, right now it's actually in open beta. Normally I would not do a review video in open beta, but the fact is that they've announced that there's going to be no more wipes. They've also opened the cash shop. So when people are spending money, as far as I'm concerned, the game is open once the cash shop is open. So that's why I'm actually doing this review and giving you guys this little bit of an early look. But you know, sometimes with some of these, there's games that have been in open beta for 2 years, and you know they're more than happy to collect money. So let's jump into a team deathmatch. Let's see if we can get into this deadlock here. Already at maximum capacity. So what about this vertigo, which is domination? Already at maximum capacity. How about this capture the flag pile driver? There we go. So we actually were able to jump into this one. Capture the flag is pretty simple. Let's begin game. Now, one thing I can tell you is looking around, you can see the maps are, I mean, not the maps, but the graphics are actually really, really good looking. I mean, the game is running on the Unreal 3 engine, so I'm probably going to get smoked because, as you can see, I'm still getting a little bit of lag. But let's use our little visor here. So you can see, looking around, you can see all these different guys. You can see one guy walking above here. He's probably headed this way. Let's see if we could throw a little grenade at him. And he's in there. You can kind of zoom in with our, and he was actually taken out. I don't think I took him out, but our team definitely took him out. And now, one thing that you have to realize with the hyper reality visor, I'm getting shot from up above. So there we go. With the hyper reality visor, is that you can only use it so often. It has a cooldown, so you can use it, and then you can look around, and those guys are actually look like my own guy was blowing me up. So we can use it. You can use it for X number of seconds. There's some guys down here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a grenade up and in there. And I'm lagging really, really bad right now. So, unfortunately, let's see if we can see, sometimes when you've got these, there we go. We're going to jump into the hard suit right now. Maybe. It's not letting me. Oh, it started to. It was just lagging. So there you go. You can see it takes a few seconds to actually get into the hard suit, but once we're in there, it's pretty powerful stuff. Actually, I'm gonna get out of there. That thing is warning me already, so it's probably pretty close to being taken down.
30 seconds till it's done.
So we've got 30 seconds left until we're all done, but our team is actually winning. I haven't done anything, but you can see when you get in here to the actual scoreboard, you can see I've got 1 death, no kills. You can see the top guy is 20 and 4. You can see it also records assists and everything like that. It also records a lot of things like hacks, captures, all that good jazz. Let's see if we can find some of these guys. See if we can actually take somebody out here before we run out of time. Nope, we just captured the flag, and there you go. So you're getting the idea that you didn't get to really see a lot of gameplay. But once I get out of here, I think I'm gonna lower the settings a little bit, try and get you guys a little bit of a less laggy experience. But you can see I did get 550 points just for basically dying once, and it's really funny. You see my milliseconds, it's 28 milliseconds, so my connection is good. It's just for whatever reason the game is lagging, and I'm gonna say that that's because of fraps, because when I play the game normally it doesn't lag at all. So let's get out of here and then we're back into the room. Let's go and leave match, hit accept. And I'm going to change my settings, so I'll be right back, and then we'll lower those settings, get you guys a little bit of less laggy gameplay. All right, let's see if we can get into this game and not have any lag. Looks like we might be doing okay. So let's begin the game. See if we can get lucky and not have too much lag. So let's use our little visor, see where everybody is. Guys are all looking around. Fortunately, we're still getting a little bit of lag, not as much as we were before. So you can obviously hold down shift, do a little sprint. And I can tell you that sometimes it can get a little bit difficult to actually see guys, because the only thing that's different between one guy and another is their name above their head. And he just took my head off. Their name above their head, and you can see some of the highlights are actually orange instead of blue, which my characters are blue. But I like it better when games have it to where there's very distinct understanding of guys looking different. This ought to be fun. I don't know. I think I lagged out there because I was firing. I shot a couple of shoot shots at the guy, and then it just stopped firing at him. So I have no clue what happened right there. So hopefully I'm not lagging out so bad. I mean, it doesn't hurt that, okay, you know, whenever I do these first-person shooter videos for you guys, I suck at these games anyways. So if it comes down to it that I actually don't get any kills or anything like that, it's nothing that you guys are going to be new to seeing from me anyhow. So I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to guess that. So I actually see what the problem is. The fact of the matter is I changed to that burst rifle instead of having my submachine gun. So that's why I'm not firing as much. So let's try this again. We're going to have to be a little bit wiser with our shots. And I got waxed from behind by the sniper. Always the fun portion of these games, getting hit from behind. That or walking into a grenade, which, you know, as everybody knows, sometimes will happen. So here we go. As you can see, I'm getting little bonuses every so often from... Let's see if he comes running out. Trying to take a shot. Nope. Somebody right there. Where'd he go? And of course, he ended up right behind me, taking me out. Yes, so I am an awesome 0-5 right now. Do I even have an assist? Let's see. Did I get an assist? I did. I got an assist. So somebody did kill that one guy that I was shooting. And unfortunately, I do not feel very confident with this gun that I have in my hands. So we're just gonna have to do what we can do. So let's get up here. I think looks like there's a guy up and over here a little bit. It's kind of nice being able to see the names of your buddies or your partners in crime, let's say. It's up here. Take a couple pot shots at him. So the enemy grabbed the flag. That guy's still right there. Oh, I see him now. He's hidden. This lag is really bugging me. Let's throw a little grenade. So much for throwing a grenade. Oh man, we are lagging out so bad. This is awful. And I am going to continue to blame it on the lag, but I don't care. Because even though I suck, I'm still lagging. Which blows my mind because I turned like everything down. So there's really nothing I can do about this at this point in time. Because I am trying to record and show you guys a little bit of gameplay. I know it's not my machine because my machine does just fine on any game. So let's get up here and see what we can do. I'm kind of pissed off at myself for changing out the this gun, and it's really doing a piss poor job for me. And I don't like the burst fire because you know I need as much help as I can get, and using this gun is not helping me because it's the gun type that I'm not used to. So let's see what we've got here. Cruise around here, so you can move around, and there's a couple guys right there. Sneak up behind them. See if we can get a couple of kills with a grenade. Oh, we destroyed a stun mine though. Got a headshot. So and then got out of there. Double kill. So couldn't tell you. It looks like they were going for our little base right there. And even it looks like my lag has actually gone away, which is kind of nice. Famous last words, because I know I'm going to come around the corner here and it's going to be right back. So here comes this guy right here. Let's see where they're all headed. They're all headed for that flag. So with the one thing to remember is with your HRV is it has a cooldown time. And of course, walk around the corner, and that guy wasted it. Has a cooldown time, and on top of that, with the cooldown time, you can't fire when you're in that mode. You can move around, but you can't actually shoot anybody. Hey, look at that! I actually survived, but I didn't survive those two guys. I got a couple little damaging shots. See, it actually sucks because I'm not able to continuously fire on these guys. So. So that is an upgraded scope, and that's one thing the game does give you is it gives you a lot of stuff initially right when you start off the game, and just for leveling up, stuff like that. They give you a lot of little items that you can use to your advantage. There's that guy right there. There, we got him down. Let's see how we're doing here. 3 kills, 8 deaths. How many assists do I have? 5 assists. So I'm very good at putting a bullet in somebody. I'm just not very good at finishing them off. All right. So 30 seconds to Expo, and we're tied 1-1. So we're gonna have to go in and we're gonna have to get that flag one more time. Let's run with these guys. See if I can at least do some help, do some damage here. There we go. One more kill just for shits and giggles. And game over. So we lost. I have no clue how we lost. Either way, at least I didn't totally suck it up. I did get some kills. Not as many as I would have liked. I got 4, 8 deaths. Obviously you saw me. I'm going to blame all the deaths on the lag and the fact that I suck. So we'll just leave it at that. But either way, gives you guys a good understanding of exactly how the game works. I like the fact that, one, the graphics are really, really good. Sound is really good. It's got some really cool music to it. I think the overall UI, as far as changing out things for your character and customizing your weapons could be a little bit better, but that may also be that it just takes a little getting used to, because it's not very copycat of other games that are out there. It's very similar but not the same, so it does take a little bit of getting used to. I was a little bit disappointed with the lag, but I'm going to put that on my side, not on the game side. You can see we'll take a real quick look at the marketplace. Got all kinds of different stuff in here. I mean, everything. You've got obviously the basic, featured, popular, and what's on sale. You've got armor, helmet, upper body, lower body, camo, gear, emotes. So you can buy emotes, so you can sit there and clap at people like you saw me waving fingers, stuff like that. You've got weapons, which are pre-made primary, and then all the different pieces, so you can really take and trick out your weapons and make them look exactly how you want them, or make them work and function exactly how you want them. So if you're willing to spend more money, they'll do more damage, all of that good jazz. Right now, I think the game is has got a decent player base. It'll probably grow even more as they continue to advertise the game and push the game. It is the first-person shooter from Perfect World Entertainment, and they do have a large player base anyways. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. If you'd like to play or learn more about Blacklight Retribution, you can read our full review at MMODen.com or just click the link in the description. Till next time, thanks for watching.